Hi y'all, welcome back to the ranch. Always living life up to no grid. Just a little bit of a different view for you guys. I ripped my favorite chore jacket that you guys see me in all the time while doing some chores yesterday. So I thought I would bring you on a little bit of a sentimental journey for me. I say sentimental because sewing is like trip down memory lane for me. The fact that I'm sewing this chore jacket is even better. So my mom gave me this jacket and told me that my grandmother wore it. I don't think grandma wore it for very long. Just in case anybody was wondering, my grandma lived to the ripe old age of 100. And I hate it when people say, oh, I would never want to live that long. Because let me tell you, if you lived the way she did, you absolutely would. Because she was fine till the day she died. Anyway, I really love this jacket, and it's got pearl snaps on it, which were some of my grandfather on my dad's side's favorite. And my dad still likes pearl snaps. So everything about this jacket it means something to me. So yesterday when I ripped it, I was a wee bit sad. But then I thought, what better way to make this chore jacket even more my favorite by sewing a denim patch into it. And I found there's another spot in the other arm that also has a hole. So we're going to put in a couple of denim patches today. And even though I know how to sew, but I'm not good, and I'm not going to claim to know anything about any of this. This is a newer sewing machine given to me by part of the village that raised me, let's say. So even though it's newer, it still means something to me. And then the very sewing table that I am sitting at, which houses an old sewing machine. Actually, it doesn't house anything right at the moment because the old sewing machine is in a bag waiting to be repaired. But this sewing machine was my grandmother's, this table. And the sewing machine that this table housed, and this table is where I learned to sew in my grandmother's house. So everything about being at this particular cabinet makes me happy and warms my heart. So I'm no longer sad about ripping my jacket because now we get to do this today. Okay, I'm going to get some things started and piecemeal a video together here for you guys. Just thought it might be a little something different. Join along. In case you guys were wondering, this is a pair of Zach's old work jeans. The middle of the knees are pretty much gone. So we're going to put them to good use because this denim, like down here on the legs, is like practically brand new. And this won't take us very long at all. Most of the time me sewing, the most time that it takes is me deciding how I want to do it. Because like right now, do I want the denim patch to show on the outside? Or feel it on the inside, especially in the arm? I'm thinking for the arm piece, I'm going to put it on the outside. Because I really don't care what it looks like. And quite frankly, I think it might look kind of cool with it on the outside. If you wanted to put it on the inside, it's no big deal. Just turn it inside out and then you can sew it like you're sewing it on the outside so that you can still see what you're doing. A lot of people say, I can't sew. If you have a sewing machine, you can sew. You might not be able to make anything super fancy, just like I can't, but you can sew. I want this on a different stitch. When you're turning corners, make sure the needle's down so you can spin it. Your material will stay in the same spot. Put your foot back down, go again. Needle down, foot up, turn the corner. Sometimes the hardest part is getting the material to do what you want it to do. Foot down, go again. So I'm going to make sure your needle's up so you can take it out and cut your thread at the top and at the bottom. Now the best way to get it out. Haha. Okay. And just like that, I have a denim patch. See? I quite like it. Okay. Well, I'm going to pause the video so that this video doesn't get too long, and I'll show you the last patch as soon as I get it done. Give me just a second. Okay, almost done here. On the last pass, I decided to do a X in the middle of this one just because of the way it was ripped. It has occurred to me that some of you may be thinking, well, if it's your favorite chore jacket, or if it's your favorite period, why on earth would you be wearing it at all and risk it getting ripped? Easy answer. Because I don't believe that we should just sit things on shelves to look at. There are some things it's okay to do that, but if it is something, a useful item, let's use it. If you just use the fine china when you're trying to impress people, was it really that fine a china? Just asking. Okay, here's what it looks like from the back side. So that's why I decided to do the X. Just kind of hold that together a little bit. And here's what it looks like from the front side. That's it. Now I'm all ready. I can go do more chores. Thanks, y'all. Remember, it's never a dull day at the ranch.